Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to part 2, finally. Yeah, so those are all the magazines that I got so far. 8 of them. Oh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them. But I already got my renewal thing, so I don't... So anyway, the shirt's still holding up. Let's look at the magazine, what I got so far, and we'll rant about it. So here are the magazines. I haven't even looked at one magazine. Never even opened it up once. So we're gonna just look at the covers, I guess, of each one. And then after this, I'm gonna rant about whatever, you know, on top of my head is. I have no idea who's on the cover and where and why. I don't know. So this is May 2000, April 2000. We're gonna go backwards. March 2000. You notice they're all just, I don't know, just bangers, I guess you want to call it. It's a close-up shot with back clip, probably a switch, who knows. That's February, January, so it's December. That's pretty sick, no legs. November, October, September, and I guess I started in August. I'm not sure, could be wrong. It's August. Alright, so that's the video. That's all you want to see. I mean, I haven't even opened it up once, to tell you the truth. Just got it, I don't know, because it's cheaper to get this with the shirt. Yeah, as I was saying, it was cheaper to get the... Let's see what this thing says here. It was cheaper to get the t-shirt with the subscription than to buy the t-shirt, because the t-shirt's $25. Renew subscription, excluding California, so it's more. Oh, renew today and score a free t-shirt. Okay, alright, that's cool. They know what's up. So yeah, for 20 bucks, because the t-shirt is 25. So if I renew, I could get a free t-shirt. That's cool. Yeah, that's a dozen issue delivered right to your door, plus score a free t-shirt. Skate Mag t-shirt. Kinda like the one I'm wearing right now. Okay. So I might do that next month. See, I was gonna not renew it because you know, because I was gonna. Speaking of free t-shirts, yeah, the t-shirt's $25. This t-shirt right here, same one, white, whatever. Because my friend used to own a screen printing place, and the white t-shirts he can get it for like $1, right? And the black ones are $2. So I can see the black t-shirts or color shirts are more than white shirts, but they're all the same, man. For as much as Thrasher's been around, I think the t-shirt should be like 15 bucks, man. I mean, I guess I could just keep renewing this shit and get a t-shirt every year, which I mean, look, it's still I mean, it's still brand new. I mean, I barely wear it. The white's still white. It's not the beige, and see up here, it's not ripped up. You know, I only washed like, I don't know. And I like it. It's not that thin. I mean, that thick. So let's see. I don't know where to begin. It's not scripted or anything, so. Why don't I open the magazine up? It's pretty thick. And look through. I don't know. I mean, there's no one really that stands out. Like, okay, let's give it a little history. Back in 1985, when I first saw Thrasher magazine, my friend Joe, his cousin Chris, was living out here in California, and he had to brought a magazine down. It was in the summer. He came down to visit in the summer, like 85 or 86, probably 86, more 86 I think. And I started back in 85, just, you know, pushing around, trying to do whatever. There's no one, you know, I lived in a small city, Clovis, New Mexico. No one really skateboarded back then. So I was just, I don't know, I just saw Back to the Future, the movie, and I tried to mimic the Ollie, which I didn't know what the hell was going on. But when he came with showed me the Thrasher magazine back then, oh man, I couldn't find my other one. I was going to show you the older one so you can see the difference. I studied it, man, every day like a Bible, man. Back here used to be Sims ad back here. Used to be like Kevin Staub, stuff like that. This has always been independent. Independent always got this. Independent always had this one. They had this one ever since they got an ad in Thrasher magazine. It's always been independent. Then for a while, this was Sims, like Kevin Staub and stuff like that. And then I think Paul Peralta bought it, this one. And then in the back was, because I remember the only person I remember that had a front cover and a back cover was Jeff Phillips. And he wrote for Sims, right? I think he wrote for Sims. Yeah, he had a cover, doing like a 10-foot boneless or something on a cover. Then in the back he had a Jeff Phillips skateboard ad. So it was cool, back to back. I think he's the only one that ever got it. I mean, I could be wrong. So now it's NHS, which is Bronson Bearing, and NHS owns like they have independent trucks here. They got Crux, things like that. Yeah, so back in '86, man, taking you back to I was 15 years old. I told myself I'm coming to California. I wanted to just, because everything I looked in here was in California. And here I am, year 2000. I'm here, and not even skateboarding. Yeah, so what drove me back then was just Thrasher. They just had passion and love and everything, you know. Like later on I found out there was another magazine called Transworld. So Transworld was like, back then Tony Hawk and Danny Way was like, or actually Tony Hawk and Christian Asoy. And then Asoy kind of went down, and then Danny Way started coming up, so it was Tony Hawk and Danny Way. So Tony Hawk has always been there. So Tony Hawk living in Southern California, like down by Carlsbad, or was it Fallbrook? He was close to the Transworld, like Tracker Trucks. He was on Tracker Trucks. Like, he was more of a Transworld dude. So more like a goodie guy. and then Thrasher was like up north in San Francisco. I'm in the middle in Los Angeles. So it was like a battle, you know, north and south, and good and bad. They just had this thing going. And I was always drawn to Thrasher because they had shitty magazine. Like the magazine was a lot of it wasn't in color. A lot of the shit wasn't in color. It was like black and white. You know, it was in black and white, and the photos sucked. The photos sucked. It was like shitty, but they had good ass articles. This one thing was called like Skater's Edge or something. It showed you have articles that tells you how to use your skateboard as a platter to, you know, put your food on, or use it as a weapon or something. And that's what drove me into it, man. And Transworld had they had more of a, they always had like the better pictures. They always had the best pictures. They even had like a photography issue. They always had the best like settings and sunsets and all that. Their video was always cleaner and everything. But I was drawn to Thrasher because it was raw, it was real, and it was with love and compassion. You know, not compassion, but passion, and you just feel it when you read the article. You see the magazine. I don't care if this shit is in black and white, man. But it was like it just captured that moment. I mean, they even had like, you know, a couple like what's that, punk rock shit in there. I don't really care about that too much. It had like a couple Metallica ads and everything, Zorlax. Just had like Zorlax and you know, like skulls and shit like that. It was just little shitty ads, man. But for some reason, when I pick up a Thrasher versus a Transworld was just it's like seeing a flashy car. You know, you see like a Tesla. You know, like going out, like $100,000 Tesla, and then you see like a rusted old, I don't know, like a Trans Am. Like a Burt Reynolds Trans Am, you know, like the Smoking the Bandit, you know, with the bird on the hood, and the pictures, the stickers on the hood's all kind of faded, but you're drawn into that. It's got that hood scoop, and it's got characteristic, you know. And Thrasher had that. You know, as I was saying things in past tense, because I feel like they don't have it no more. That's the reason why I didn't even, all this shit, I was just getting it and then just putting it in the box. And my extra copies, because I got, you know, I got 2 copies. See, we got 2, I got one for my wife and one for me. I do it so I can get 2 t-shirts, right? Because t-shirts, this is $20 and get 12 issues, and the t-shirt's $25, so, yeah. So, watch, I'll show you. Let me look. The reason I'm delaying this, I'm just trying to... Okay, so... Let me look, okay, see? Let me see here. T-shirts. T-shirts, doesn't count. Yeah. See? Look. See right there? $24.95 for any of these t-shirts. And then like hats and shits are ridiculous. 28. Like trucker hat shouldn't be that much, but they're like fucking $20. You know, bullshit. I think my friend, and the hoodies are like $40. I mean, I don't know. I think my friend was printing trucker hats for like $3 or something. You would think a big ass company. That's the thing. They probably don't make much money off, you know, people like me. But like I play video games and play Yu-Gi-Oh cards and stuff like that. But I don't consider myself a gamer or any of those shit. But I consider myself a skateboarder, 100%, for sure, a skateboarder. I've been skateboarding, you know, more than half my life, so. I mean, I'll dabble in here and there to look at, you know, X Games or whatever, or Mountain Dew, or Street League and all that shit, but it's always the same fucking people, man. Same fucking riders. There's no one, only one person, maybe Josh Josh Oslin, I think, for Plan B. Other than that, I can't think of anyone new coming up that I give a shit about. I mean, I'm not saying that they're not good. They're definitely talented. They do all these badass tricks and everything. But there's no one that has like characteristic, you know? There's nothing drawn any of them out. Like, you know, it's supposed to be an individual sports, but to me more like a lifestyle. And you don't get that shit no more, you know? Like here, you know, you got YouTube, you have all kinds of shit. You can just watch that shit, right? And then skate parks, especially here in California, they're fucking everywhere. There's one up here, 3 miles up here, and then there's another one back. There's so many of them, man. And you just put some time into it and do your shit. I mean, it sounds like, I guess it sounds like I'm bitter about shit. I'm not bitter. I'm glad the sports are going forward. I mean, it's supposed to be in the Olympics this year, but I guess it's gonna get delayed because of coronavirus. But everywhere I look, I fucking see, when I see skateboarding, it leaves like a bad taste. Like if you ate like a burnt barbecue or something, you know, like you think of like barbecue ribs or something nice and juicy, and you know, and then you bite into one and it's burnt, that bitter taste. That's what I see when I see skateboarding anywhere. Like it has that, the bitter taste comes first. Because there's always someone, always fucking with a Mountain Dew or a Rockstar or a fucking Red Bull, something bullshit, you know. You know, you can't play this clip unless you watch his fucking Mountain Dew commercial first. Not wrong, Mountain Dew. I mean, I drink it, but still. But I can see, you know, people say, oh, you know, skateboarders, they earn it, you know. I think a lot of the sports, like especially football and baseball and all that shit, it's overpaid, man. Those guys, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying I can do it, but okay, back then, right? Like, okay, here's an example. In the 80s, Alva, right? It used to be owned by, I don't know, John Fallahy still owns it. The guy that owned New School and Arsenal and all that. Yeah, he owned Alva, the name. Of course, Tony Alva, but the Alva that Slash, you know, Dave Duncan and everything, and they were shit team, man. I mean, I remember watching Airwalk Skate Contest 1988 contest, and had like Bill Danford and shit, like, I don't know, just Jeff Grossel, and rest in peace, Jeff Grossel. Shit like that, and he would push Mongo, and he wouldn't wear like underwear, and his ass crack would hang out, and like contests didn't even matter, dude. It was just like those pros were just like you there, and then you're just like, oh shit, man, it's amazing, you know, just like you feel it, like those guys are pro, you know, professional. But now it's like another thing that rubs me off the wrong way is now there's all these like pro skate company on YouTube and shit, like fucking what's that, Braille and all that other shit. I don't know. It's kind of like I guess a lot of people hate like the thoughts, you know, on Twitch or cam girls or Instagram, you know, models, like, you know, like models supposed to be models, you know, like walk on a catwalk and, you know, earn that shit. So I guess it's the bitterness in me, not bitter, but for me, I think a lot of skaters don't earn the shit that they got, man. But at the same time, skateboarding is so big that you know a lot of people say, "Oh, might as well take it." I mean, somebody else is gonna take it. But at the same time, man, you gotta live with yourself. You know, gotta have morals, gotta have standards, gotta have. Like all my life, I'm thinking if any time, I have never bought a blank skateboard ever. I might have bought a shop board here and there, just like the Index when they were around. I used to get that just because Damien, you know, I knew Damien, the owner, just to have, you know, his board. But I have always bought pro boards, you know, to support the company. Companies like Anti-Hero. Another thing too with Anti-Hero, they like right now I'm riding a Santa Cruz board, but I always love Anti-Hero just because they give a fuck. Oh, getting back to don't give a fuck. Okay, Thrasher, getting back to Thrasher now. I'm just going everywhere. Like Thrasher did things that was not really edgy, like on purpose, not like they go out of their way to do shit. I'm talking the 80s, okay? What drawn to me was it was real, you know, it was like real skateboarders writing about real life things and about the love of skateboarding. You feel it when you read through the articles. You feel like, oh yeah, this guy, he fucking went to skate to 7-Eleven yesterday to get a hot dog and a soda or Slurpee, right? You feel that he did that. Nowadays, it's like, who has the fucking best BMW or fucking Tesla or Lamborghini? How many Lamborghinis I can have? I don't know, man. I guess in my brain, skating is so special to me. It's like a lifestyle that when I see like skaters with like living in a mansion and driving a Hummer and shit like that, just, I mean, I'm not saying that they shouldn't be successful. I don't know, it's just that part of it just doesn't exist in my head, I guess. And that's why they always say, well, that's why you're gonna be a broke ass motherfucker. But you know what? I don't care. I just, what I have, I love it. You know, what I have, I appreciate everything I have. And there's one thing that no one can take away is a skateboard. You know, like, there's so many things that caters to money, like a skate shop. I used to call them skate shop, but they're nothing but retail store now, because they don't even sell barely any skateboards. And then you can say, oh yeah, well, retail, you know, brick and mortar, whatever, stores are dying. But if the store is good, there will be people going to those stores. They, you know, the face to, not right now with the coronavirus, but I'm saying in general, you know, that people always gonna, interaction is always be there, you know, like you're always gonna be like, oh man, did you check out that ledge right there down the street, or dude, you see that part in that video, you know, like, just, that's what drives the skateboard community. Now it's just, put up a fucking, I just did triple kickflip over a Lamborghini. Oh, it went viral. People see that because of the title, and then you look at the comment and it's all fucking bullshit. Oh yeah, fuck that dude. Oh look at his footing is off, and you know, just. I remember I went back to Clovis 1994, I think. Or is it 90? I don't know, I went back there when I moved to Arizona. I went there. And I remember just skating down the street, man, and I saw one dude way over there riding a skateboard, right? Like, fucking push, man, so fast. Feel like you're an alien, you know? You try and find another alien, and skateboarding was such alienated, and it's like when I found another skateboarder, it was like, oh, I get this, like, you know, my kind. I don't know, sounds kind of dumb, but until you get that excitement to see another skateboarder like that, there's no feeling like it, you know. And then you go up and they're like, hey, what's up, what's your name, you know. So that was in Clovis. But when I first moved to Arizona in 1989, same thing. I didn't have nobody. I had no friends, and yeah, I was in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, 115 degrees, and I was just skating around, man, and trying to find, you know, make some friends, and you know, you can make friends, and oh, there's a bunch of stuff I could say, but for now, just what do I think of the future of skateboarding? Well, they had a SLAP, S-L-A-P. If you read it backwards, it means pals, like, you know, friends, pals, you know, my pals. And that was a good magazine. It was like in black and white, but I loved it, man. It was just that was raw. Fortunately, you didn't get the financial that. There's a lot of magazine, Big Brother. What was that? There was a lot, but then recently Transworld went under. And now, speaking up the future of skateboarding, Transworld had everything. They had photographers, they had videos, they had all the best equipments, they have everything. They had the best pictures, everything best as far as cosmetic, right? But they didn't have the soul. You know, Transworld was like, it was like an empty soul. Like, I was never drawn to Transworld other than, like, if I knew, like, when Chad Muska had the rookie picture in there when he was a rookie, you know, because I knew Chad, so I would look at that, but otherwise I wouldn't. You know, sometimes I go to the store and I'll see a Transworld magazine, I'll pick it up and whatever, but then Thrasher I would right away. And I guess I lost. When did I lose? When did I really got hyped to look at Thrasher the last time? I guess when I moved to New Jersey, I was into it for a little bit still. That was 97. That was 1997. Probably between 97 and 2000 was probably the last time I really looked at Thrasher magazine. So that was 20 plus years ago. And even I got this 10 issues here, I still haven't looked at any. So how can Thrasher, for me, how would I change Thrasher? I would lower the price of the merchandises. Like, put these shirts out for like $13.99 or whatever, and get more people to wear it. you know. And I mean, the subscription thing is cool with the free T-shirts. That gets some magazine out. Just, but then again, they probably have so many different people in there, and you know, a lot of people, investors and everything, and they're just looking at numbers, and I don't know. I'm just gonna keep getting the Thrasher subscription as long as they're giving me the free T-shirts. Once they stop giving me the free T-shirts, I'm not gonna subscribe to them no more. And pretty soon these right here will be collectibles, because this is the last skateboard magazine physical print. Everything is digital. Even video games trying to go digital now, more and more and more. Like GameStop's closed. I was supposed to get my Final Fantasy 7 yeah, I could get online, but I pre-ordered to get this. They have this little library card that you're supposed to get with the pre-order. You know, I like to go there on a premiere date and make videos and everything for my video games with Low. You know, my other channel that I do video games. So I don't think there's any way any company could change as long as there's a lot of money involved. So if you want to, you know, for people that's gonna try to start a company or whatever, just don't forget your focus, man. You know, don't give in to investors. Once you get a lot of money involved and a lot of investors and everything like that, your soul is gone, dude. You know, it's like Mortal Kombat, you know, like Shao Kahn. You know, your soul is mine. It's pretty much. Unfortunately, pretty much what happened to Thrasher, man. The soul is long gone. Way long gone, man. Only thing I have is just nostalgic, the name, the memories of what I had of it when I first fell in love with the magazine. And that's a lot of reason why it took so long to make this video. I didn't have no... I actually forgot about it until two people in my comment reminded me. Where's part 2? So here you go, part 2, but... It's hard, man. It's hard to rant about something that I truly love and is part of my life and this my life, and that the soul is gone, man. Like the new like I gave the other extra copies up to the guy up there in the front house. He's 15 years old, so it reminds me of me, you know, when I first started. So I gave him all my extra copies. Same thing when I get the other 2 subscription here, I'm gonna give him the other copies. And I don't know what the future is. I don't think there's no. It's just gonna be like Transworld, you know. Eventually they're gonna go off physical and into digital only. Just like all those other, you know, Skateboarder magazine, Skater's Edge, Big Brother, Slap. I'm sure there's a couple of East Coast magazines out there. So yeah, this is the last physical, man. I guess if you want to just have a little bit of a history, but I feel like just money just took everything. And oh, I forgot to, when I was telling about edgy and everything, I forgot to give example. Like, you know, I was telling you that shouldn't be too edgy, you know. You don't have to go like out of your way to be there. So like, for example, like King of the Road, they have every year I think they have King of the Road, and it's unnecessary, man, to, you know, a lot of like things that just do it just for shock value. And Thrasher didn't used to be like that, man. Like people that have these sayings about ideas and everything, they don't even understand, dude. You don't need to be edgy. You don't need to tattoo, Costin on your fucking arm or shave your head, or it's not even about. To me, that turns me away more than, like, make out with a 50-year-old mom. Or, I don't know, that's like TMZ shit, If you ever that, well, you probably can't, because fucking everyone price gouge all the old magazine. Wish I would have found it's way up there and I can't get to it because I'm a ladder. I should have got the magazine to show you. It's so much easier to show examples. You open up any 80s magazine, man. You just, as soon as you open any page, man, you just feel it. The way the ads laid out, the way the article is written, the way just anything in there. It's just, you look at it, it's just, there was a lot of caring and time and everything put into it, and you feel it. Now, I open this shit up, it's like, oh wow, okay, oh look, oh, he racked himself, okay, yeah, he racked himself, okay, yeah, that's. And it's like same shit. Like, okay, front side nose slide, oh, front board. That's the thing, man. I'm trying to sum up my whole point of this video. I know it's taking like an hour, but still. Like, it's not how pretty the picture is. It's not how hard the tricks is. It's none of that shit, man. None of that shit matters. Like, look at Anti-Hero. Like, all the old ads. It's funny as shit, dude. It's just like using Microsoft Paint and shit, just drawing bullshit. Like, oh look, oh look, Cardiel. His hand, like they're pointing his hand because he skates, and his arms, his hand, it's like, and he's doing shit. I try to mimic that when in the ollie, just like I used to do back in 1990 when Matt Hensley and H Street would hit ollie. I would do that on purpose, like, like try to mimic it, and then Cardiel, I try to do like a backside ollie shifty, and I would put my hand like this, like, like how he does like his pose. And then like Anti-Hero be like, oh, cardio wings or some bullshit. It's just when something is genuine, it's like it's real, and you can't force that. I guess it's kind of like comedy these days. It's all forced and scripted. You can't do that. And like I said, only way to do that is to get the right people in the right company, and they're not gonna do that. They're gonna look at the dollars and the numbers, and they're not gonna want that shit. Who wants to go backwards, right? Who wants to sell t-shirts for $13.99 when they sell for $24.99 and lose $9? Their business, I know, but the thing is, it's good to make money, but you don't have to abundantly make money, like like shit. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe like t-shirts, like, for $13.99, or just so you can get it out there more to more people, more, not everyone is, has money and everything, especially right now. And I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of. Just rewind the time, just everybody always wants a raise, and then the company suffers because they have to keep jacking up the prices and jacking up things and raising everything, and it's like a fruit tree, you know. You keep plucking it, and then pretty soon there's no more fruits for anybody. And then you want double the fruit next year, and double, triple the fruit. It's just a sad time. But it's not if Thrasher's gonna go into digital printing. It's not if, okay? It's not if, it's when. The when is the question. When is it gonna go digital? And only time will tell. So that's it, man. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Enjoy.